Hi all, how are you? I'm back on my channel with Topias. How you doing, man?
Doing very nice. Absolutely amazing weather.
Yeah, here in Milan it's a beautiful day today, and we're gonna go to some iconic stores that you need to visit when you're here, right? And they're all basically at walking distance, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a few stores that are like out of this basically area, or the ones that we're visiting today, but the ones that we're going to show today are basically all in walking distance. So, everything that you see, you can easily walk around with. And I don't think that's always the case. For example, in Paris and stuff, you might have to commute long ways. In Milan, you can walk around.
We're right now near Monte Napoleone district, which is where the main flagship stores of designer brand, luxury brands are. But we'll start, of course, with some more interesting multi-brand stores and even some outlets. So, guys, first stop here it's Dmag in Viale Manzoni. And what do you usually look for in this outlet store?
Mostly, like, I mean, since it's an outlet store, like deals. You want to find stuff for like a very good price that it's sort of like a no-brainer to buy it. However, I think here, like, it's basically like designer brands are rising their prices so much that like the outlet prices are obviously affected. But there are, I'd say, like quite a decent amount of good pieces still, like for like minus 50%, but sometimes that's still like not
Yeah,
enough.
let's check it out if we can find some. We will show you the prices too, of course.
Yeah.
And this is the entrance. It's easy to miss if you're walking around, but I will put the address in the description of the video. And
And
now, yeah,
I'll just add one thing. There's three Dmags in Milan,
yeah, that's
and we
true.
can just throw the like addresses here. The other one is very close here. It's just a bit down that way. Typically, they have the same clothing in different sizes.
So let's start with this one, Dimag in Viale Manzoni. Let's go. And we head straight to the first floor where they usually have the most interesting stuff. Let's go with my dog. The menswear floor, it's the first one. There's lots of stuff. Like this Tusi bomber, the kilted S on the fabric. Also some ear layer puffers. This is very nice, but also really difficult to wear. There are two of them. Also, there's a lot of Marni, like sweatshirts, even the iconic mohair sweaters. There are different colorways to it. Cosmo, come on. So let's see these Marni cardigans, how much they're priced for, since it should be outlet price. So from a price of 90.95, it's down to 5.52, so almost 50% off right now. With sale season, they go even lower, of course. On this rack, there's also a lot of stuff like Sakai, right? So
Yeah.
this is Sakai, I think.
These help a lot. Like it's
Oh
gathered
yes,
with
it's written
like
there.
yeah. So when you go around the store, you can just check like the brands that they have on each rack. So it makes it a bit easier because there's quite a bit of understand.
Like Rick Cohen's mechanic suit, like flight suit. It's a one piece.
Yeah, I have this one home, but I have it in a better cut. I have the fitted version. Just want to see how much they're asking for it.
There's so many random stuff here. It's also you can find some Stone Island. This is a puffer, a green one by Stone. I don't know what's the price right now. Let's check. It's 422 from 690, so a bit less than 40%. So the first floor downstairs, it's mainly women, but you can find also some menswear stuff. Like here's some outerwear, Adidas, Balenciaga, right? Let's check the yeah.
See what they're asking for. That's pretty expensive still.
There's
I haven't
this
actually seen this one though before. Some
there
more.
Balenciaga,
Same.
denim, yeah. Also here like this coat with the monogram, puffer coat.
These are quite interesting. Try how heavy that is.
Wow.
Yeah, that's thick. These have got to be made in Japan. Check it what the tags say. Damn, that is heavy fabric. Yeah, Japan.
Made in Japan?
Yeah.
How much did they go for?
They are asking 628.
From down from one
But
101.
but from denim, because I've also gotten a few Balenciagas because I have a denim drop 1st of May. These are interesting. Normally they're quite lightweight. These are very, very heavy. I don't know how good for summer though.
Here you can also find a good selection of shoes for men's, like these Bottega Veneta loafers, the double stacked soles, which is the same of my lug boots that I bought from their first collection. I feel like these are really nice.
So this is the second Dmag in the center of Milan. Address is Via Bidli 4. Honestly, like right next to the other one. It's like 200 meters apart. This one is a bit smaller, a bit more cramped up. So we're not gonna go in and check it out, but um, there are some good steals in this one. It's more like since it's cramped up, you have to really like find it. It's kind of like thrifting, but I've found some good deals in this one.
Right now, guys, we are in front of Antonia, the new one in the portrait near Corso Venezia, and they have a nice selection of contemporary and designer and luxury pieces. Unfortunately, they don't let you film inside, but we'll try anyway.
We'll take some clips of the favorite pieces we find.
Let's go. This is the main entrance to the menswear one. On the side, right there, there's a women's wear one if you're interested too. But now we'll get to inside the menswear one. Also, really nice selection of undercover new stuff. All on these racks. There are some special collabs with Miari here, like this one. And now we're heading to the next store, which is a nearby Duomo, basically 2 minutes walk from Duomo. Now we are in front of End Clothing, their store here in Milan, which is I think the third store they open in Europe after the ones in the UK. Now we'll check inside. It's very big. It's like 3 floors, one menswear, one sneakers, and one women's wear. Now let's go and check it out. Here's the address. So this is the entrance downstairs with all the sneakers corner, let's call it like that, and also this is books section. Then downstairs there's the menswear designer, let's say, section. They had this huge pop-up of Fear of God for Adidas, the athletics line. And guys, I'm just doing voiceover in this part of the clothing store because there was the music inside the store was blasting and we couldn't even hear what we said in the mic. By the way, here's the infamous Vetments Bomber. They did this re-release, the one that Kanye wore that time at that damn interview. All this designer section, we have many Miara Yasuhiro sneakers, Rick Owens, and also our legacy boots, para boot loafers. Here's the section of Adidas by Fear of God. It's the first time I'm seeing the product in hand. The design of the sneakers of this collab, it's not really my style, but the quality feels premium, feels nice. And the prices are not that bad. It's 175 euros for that pair. Whereas the clothing, it's hit or miss because the clothing is pretty expensive for what they offer. Some fabrics feel nice, but I mean, it's stuff that you can find for in other brands for way less, in my opinion. Then at the end, we went to this Acne Studios rack. They had these jeans with the fake trompe-l'œil print on them, on the denim. A few nice jackets. This was from Our Legacy, actually. And this is it from N Clothing here in Milan. Let's go to the next store. Guys, now we're in front of another store that you can reach by walk in Milan. And it's the Slam Jam store here in Via Lanza. It's near the Castello. And what do you think about this store? You've ever been here before, right?
Yeah, I'd say this is one of my favorites in Milan. I'd say like from like the designer brand stores, it's either Slam Jam or Antonioli, which are my favorites. I think they have they change a lot of their stuff in store, so sometimes it's better than others, but they carry very good brands.
Now let's get inside. Here's the inside of the Slam Jam store. There's always a rack dedicated to sushi, and the majority of the brands are streetwear or designer. We have a huge selection of Kavempt and Miara Yasuhiro, as you can see here, some of their sweatshirts, their crewnecks. Then they have the huge selection of Capital. As you can see here, the denim jacket with the embroidered bones on the sleeves. These workwear jackets still from Capital. And on this upper floor, you have a huge selection also of Ural and many other brands. This is one of my favorites when here in Slam Jam, which is GR10K. They do technical wear with a really high quality. You definitely need to check it out in person to grasp the quality of the materials and also the construction of each jacket they make. And as you can see here, there are some graffitis inside. And in the end, we went downstairs to check some other products. They also have a good selection of Roa shoes. Well, since Slam Jam is one of the, I guess, the owners of the brand. Last but not least, we arrived to Antonioli in the Navigli neighborhood of Milan. The design of the interior of the store is really curated, and I really like the mixes of brands that they have here. We have some avant-garde, we have some designer, we have some more streetwear brands, and I guess the selection is so good because it works. The buying works so well all together between all the different brands they have in store. Here in these racks you can find some Celine, some Margiela. Here you have a good selection of Rick Owens. Let's check this piece. So guys, we are and back. And then you have this room, which is more luxury, let's say, maisons, established brands like Balenciaga, Bottega Veneta, Burberry, Fendi too, which even if it's not my cup of tea, there are many people interested in those brands.
Stores are always super nice. I think the layouts are very cool, but my personal favorite, like selection-wise, would be Antonioli.
Okay, the last one we've seen.
Antonioli has, I think, like a very cool selection of clothing, and it's also like biased that way that it's like fits my style.
Mm-hmm.
But the new Antonia store,
kind of the one in the courtyard.
Yeah, the like atmosphere of that store was like super nice. Haven't seen that one before.
Oh, sorry for the dog, guys.
I can do.
I actually think the new Antonia is really nice. You're really right. Also, the selection changes every month, basically. So you get there, you always see new stuff. Another one of my favorite, also because you can get really nice steals. Of course, it's Dmag, where you've been, where you can, as you can see, especially during sales season, you get pieces like 70-80% off. Right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now that you mentioned that, like shopping wise, I think that's like that way you can say like good experience, because when you go to like Antonioli or like a store that like doesn't have sales, just has the current season, like you still have an idea what to expect. Where in Dmag it's a bit of a treasure hunt.
Treasure hunt. Yeah. You never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, that's right. That's a nice. It's a nice way to say it. This outlet sale, let's say, treasure hunt. And also, Slam Jam has a nice vibe, as we have seen. And they also do a lot of events there. We've been there in Slam Jam a few days before Design Week, so there wasn't much of a, let's say, event space. But in the day after, they set up a lot of cool stuff. So I think that's also a nice place to visit if you're into fashion and you come here to Milan. I think next time, in the next video, we can cover like secondhand and vintage stores. What do you think?
Yeah, I think in Milan, there's a very good selection of those. Like, in general, I think a lot of cool pieces end up in Milan. So the secondhand market is, I'd say, like very good. Even in the vintage side, there's still like the Italian vibe in the clothing. So even on the vintage side, you can find very, very cool stuff here.
So guys, tune in for the next video where me and Topias, we go vintage shopping, let's say. and we do a favorites list to check out for you of all the best vintage stores, also second-hand ones. Whereas for this video, in the description, you can find my Instagram, Topias Instagram, and also the list with the map on Google with all the preferred spots of the shops we've been to get today, and also some other ones that you can check if you come here on holiday in Milan. I guess that's all. What do you think?
That's pretty much it.
Guys, thank you for staying with us and watching this video. See you next time. Ciao.